Hello, we are Group 11 and our presentation and policy brief focuses on the process of obtaining approval from Health Canada for the manufacturing and distribution of natural over-the-counter medications. First, we are going to go over a brief summary of our policy brief. Then, we are going to go into more detail defining and explaining the problem with the process and give some options for changing the current policy. Lastly, we will go over our group's recommendations for improving the policy and finish with a brief conclusion. In this presentation, we will address how easily accessible it is for natural drug manufacturers to obtain approval for natural over-the-counter medications. We will also address why the current regulations have a negative impact on healthcare in Canada. Because the world population is drastically increasing, this issue poses a risk for the general public, Health Canada, and the people manufacturing these natural remedies. Policies and processes surrounding the natural medications need to be updated and improved to maintain public safety and trust. The problem with the process to approve holistic type drugs in Canada is that it is not strict enough. This creates vulnerability in the community due to Health Canada's oversight towards natural remedies. Allowing these drugs to be put on shelves in drugstores poses a risk to the safety of the public. This goes directly against Health Canada's mission statement as a federal regulator of all drugs and products. In addition, these companies make the public believe that there are less risks and side effects to this type of medication because the ingredients are natural. The World Health Organization argues that herbal medicines are completely harmless because of the natural ingredients, but that has not been proven. There are still side effects and risks that accompany naturopathic medicine that are severely overlooked due to their natural properties. Studies show that only 49% of the public hesitate to use natural and herbal medications due to incomplete safety information. This number should be higher, but normally when natural health products are stocked, they are often organized alongside non-natural over-the-counter medications. All of these products make similar claims on the box, making it difficult for the consumer to distinguish which product is better. Although naturopathic medicine has its benefits, it has not included enough research, therefore making many of the statements said by health organizations substantial. The research that has been done focuses on chemical and holistic medicines being used simultaneously. Usually, natural drugs and chemical drugs are used in combination, such as birth control being mixed with some sort of dietary supplement. This may seem harmless, but without enough research of the natural supplements, we do not have a clear understanding of how these drugs can affect each other.
Policy options. The first major option for policy change is an entire reevaluation of the natural health products regulations. In order for this to happen, Health Canada and the Natural and Non-Prescription Health Products Directorate, otherwise known as the NNHPD, would have to agree to update the regulations to apply to 21st century standards and remove any room for misinterpretation. This includes allowing a more detailed analysis of any ingredient in new products and not allowing misbranding to occur. Any product making false claims on their packaging should not be accepted. The second option is to update the regulations for obtaining a license for natural health products through Health Canada. Currently, obtaining a license and putting products on the shelves is far too simple. Health Canada and the team of people responsible for assessing the products should take more time looking into ingredients and the effectiveness of products. They should also ensure there are little to no possible harmful side effects. Included in this, there should be some analysis of possible interactions with common medications to make it possible to inform consumers of all the necessary safety precautions. The third option for policy change is encouraging Health Canada to change the evidence requirements for obtaining a license. The evidence requirements are very outdated and should be kept up to date regularly with new research. Currently, evidence in obtaining a license could mean a photocopy from an encyclopedia from the 1900s claiming that a certain ingredient cures 100 different symptoms. This should not be the case. Also, false advertising and misbranding on packaging should be dealt with legally. Our group decided that the best fit policy option is updating the entire natural health products regulations. This would provide the most improvement with regards to consumer safety and awareness. Keeping licensing and evidence requirements up to date is important to make sure the product is effective. The legal requirements for packaging should also be changed so that the consumers know exactly what they are buying. Our group also decided that Health Canada should test active ingredients in natural medications with common chemical medications. Examples include headache, pain, or allergy medications to ensure there is no unknown side effects or harmful drug interactions occurring. In conclusion, it is far too easy for manufacturers to obtain a license to sell natural over-the-counter medications. Many of these manufacturers end up making false health claims that could potentially harm individuals by leaving symptoms untreated. Also, the evidence requirements are lacking, as it is barely required at all. We recommend that Health Canada revise the Natural Health Products Regulations to provide a more detailed analysis of each product received. That should include possible side effects and drug interactions. Any product packaging that has been misbranded or displays any false claims should be rejected completely. Overall, the entire issue goes against Health Canada's mission statement, which is to protect the health and safety of the public. Therefore, Health Canada is not holding true to their values by allowing these licenses to be handed out so freely. Thank you for listening to our presentation.